Hi BookTube, I'm here with an actually edited video. So I've been absent for a while. I've been trying to do these on-the-go things, but I actually have some time to sit down and work on a video today. So I'm going to be doing my thoughts on North and South by Elizabeth Gaskell. So, Elizabeth Gaskell's North and South, eh? I'll give you a basic plot summary because I had no idea what the book was about when I was reading it. It's basically about this girl named Margaret Hale, and she goes from living in the south, kind of idyllic countryside of England where her father's a pastor. He starts doubting his faith and decides that he can't be a pastor anymore. So he moves the family to the north of England to this factory town called Milltown. Yes. And there we see the clash of, the southern English culture at the time with the northern English culture at the time, especially, town and country type comparisons. Margaret Hale gets involved in some social justice, trying to fight for workers' rights. She believes in it, and she argues with one of the mill owners, Thornton, about it. Yes. And of course, because it's a Victorian novel written by a female, there's this love story between two opposites, and you know how it goes. So the writing was okay. There were parts actually where it was really good. A sentence here or there, maybe a paragraph, and then it kind of just went into, telling you what's going on again. So, yeah, it's, what can I say about it? I did not really enjoy the story. I really loved Margaret Hale, and I knew, just because of what kind of book it is and all that she would end up with this guy that I absolutely hated. And she ended up, he ended up changing a little. It still wasn't enough for me. I'm really into social justice, so let me explain this a bit better. The factory workers organized a union and went on strike, and they wanted better wages and such. It seemed mostly like what Elizabeth Gaskell was arguing, what took the main view, was that they shouldn't be going on strike because they don't understand how the economy works, and they don't understand that the factory owners can't pay them better because they aren't making as much money, and blah 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 blah. And I was just like, you know what, that's freaking nonsense. They gotta keep up with, living standards. These people are starving, and they're not happy, and they're sick with their work. And this is before insurance and all this stuff. And you're gonna argue that they don't deserve a raise? Oh, that irritated me so much. So she kind of tried to make up with it by having Mr. Thornton, the main mill protagonist, who's a mill owner, and not a very nice mill owner, by having him have supper occasionally with the factory workers. I was just like, seriously, that's gonna make up for low living wages? I really don't think so. I was very, very frustrated that Margaret Hale, the main female character, totally changed and started accepting the way that Mr. Thornton was thinking. It's just like, you're your own woman, be your own woman, and have your opinions and ideals and stick up with them. Don't change them because you're in love with this dude. Oh, that just ruined the book for me. It irritated me beyond belief. I was just like, you could have been so much better off, with someone else, someone who had the same ideals as you. But she didn't want to marry below her caste because, she's a woman at the time, and they have to marry up in order to make, money and happy living. Well, then why can't why can't the factory workers do that too? You know, they have to stay low and oppressed in order for this gentry to work. That's my thoughts. I know it's a big rant about social justice and all that stuff, but I find that's really important to me, and I really don't like characters who change their views for the worse just to match with another person. So let me know if you've read North and South and what your thoughts were on it, or if you've read another book that was okay to read except for the fact that it was glaringly stupid in aspects regarding social justice and human rights. Okay, so enough of my rant, and remember to keep on reading. Hey, you might want to check out Pickle's Instagram, Twitter, Goodreads, and other social media links in the description bar underneath.